What is going on, YouTube? Sith Power here. In today's video, I want to do a vlog. Now, I've been looking at a lot of videos on YouTube, and a lot of people have been doing something that's really similar, and that's what they expect in the next Call of Duty, Call of Duty 2017. Some people have been talking about what they want to see, what they don't want to see, and one of the recent videos that I watched was one of Nadeshot, and he had a wish list of what he wants in the next Call of Duty. So this video, I wanted to make it a little different because I have been playing Call of Duty for a long time. So let me give you a quick little background on myself. I've been playing Call of Duty since, I want to say 2008, 2009, around that. I definitely started 100% during Modern Warfare 2, let's just say that. And I've been playing every Call of Duty that's come out since. I've maxed prestige each one, so I have put in my time in each Call of Duty. I'm a little older than most people that still play Call of Duty, but I still am true to the franchise. I'm a big supporter, I've always been, and still am, considering this latest COD. Now, the way I'm going to make this video is going to be kind of a response video to Nadeshot. I don't know if he's going to watch it or not, but it's, I wanted to make it a little bit different, and I wanted to bring him into it because Nadeshot is someone that I've been following for a long time. Nadeshot, if you do watch this, I have much respect for you. You're one of the biggest reasons why I decided to start making a YouTube channel. From just watching your gameplay and from watching your commentary and your vlogs, you've definitely inspired someone out there, and that was me. So please, I mean no disrespect. Matter of fact, I pretty much agree with about 90% of everything that you said. Now, with that being said, I'm going to disagree with one thing right off the bat, and I don't mean to call you out, but Chris Bryant, the first baseman for Chicago Cubs? So who's Anthony Rizzo then? What position did Anthony Rizzo play? Now, I'm not going to say Chris Bryant has never played first. If you look at the roster, Chris Bryant is the official third baseman for the Chicago Cubs. You will find him playing the outfield every once in a while, and like I said, occasionally he'll play first, but he is the third baseman. Hey, you said it yourself, a lot of people give you crap for your sports analogies. Now, sticking with the disagreements, I'm going to disagree with kind of a, not something you said, but I'm going to disagree with you and some of the big Call of Duty guys out there. Drifter is another one that I've had a hard time lately swallowing a lot of things he's been saying, and that's just because I feel like you guys have gone extremely hard at Infinite Warfare. I'm not saying it doesn't deserve it, but to say that you just haven't played it and you have no intentions of playing it, I think it's a little too much. It's a little too aggressive. Now, I understand the frustrations. I understand when you know, I get to a point with a video game where I'm like, you know what, this, it's not worth my time. I'm not going to sit here and endure on something that I don't enjoy. But I at least give it some time. When I first started playing Infinite Warfare, I, like you, was heartbroken. And it wasn't because of the robotics, and it wasn't because of the future or the space or the X-Wing. It was just because of one thing that I do agree with you. It was an incomplete game, and it still is an incomplete game. And it does piss me off when you see Infinity Ward go out there and be like, guys, we proudly bring you the leaderboards. Mic drop after like 3 months. And then, hey guys, guess what? We just thought about this. Combat records. What? And then, 4 months later, you get to edit an emblem. Now, those things aren't enough to get me to say, F this game. But it does piss me off. It pisses me off that you had 3 years to do simple things. But you know what? That's beating a dead horse. We've talked about that. It's been mentioned. One of my biggest issues with the game is the fact that there is no rank play or arena mode or esports or league play. Whatever you want to call it, there is none of that. It's pretty much a pub-based game. Here's your supply drops. Here are your variant weapons. Enjoy, kids. Have fun. That only lasts so long, and I do agree with you. It does become stale. It became stale with Black Ops 3 towards the end. For those that didn't play competitive, it did grow extremely stale. Call of Duty has a 1-year lifespan. Amen, brother. I agree 100%, and it is just insulting to the COD community for this game to not be complete. For us to see things that should have been there from day one. Now, Infinite Warfare, throughout the 4 months that it's been around, 4.5, has done a lot to bring things back in order. Once again, there is a salty taste in someone's mouth, especially someone that's been playing Call of Duty for such a long time, to see that there are certain things that are just completely off with the game. With all that being said, the gameplay is actually not bad. It's pretty fun, I feel, and I know some people are to disagree, but even Drifter just had a commentary video with someone, I can't think of his name. They got into a friendly debate of what game felt smoother and better, and I agreed. Infinite Warfare to me feels smoother, shoots better than Black Ops 3. Now Black Ops 3, I'm pretty sure we're in shared servers where Infinite Warfare has designated servers. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I don't know if Black Ops 3 was a PlayStation based game and those that play on Xbox One maybe had some issues, but there's a lot of bullshit that I saw in Black Ops 3 that made that game impossible to play for me. Oh, what? This game, I swear to God, there's no way that should have been a kill. I did enjoy some of the things that it brought, but hit detection, hitbox, lagging, being constantly booted from games. Now, I played mostly arena mode, and arena mode was a complete, utter dog shit compared to Black Ops 2 League play. The fact that they came out with Black Ops 3 arena mode, the same group of people that came out with Black Ops 2 League play, it's just complete embarrassment. The fact that this thing was just heinous and poorly made was just unfortunate. Now, let's talk about things that I completely agree, but I'm gonna have a little twist with that. You want a new ranking system. That's awesome. I do too. I think a ranking system would be amazing. Now, the only issue that I see with some sort of ranking system is most people that play Call of Duty play it just for the pubs. Play it just to grind out TDM or DOM or stuff like that with their friends. Not a lot of people play it competitively. Now, there is more of a competitive scene, thanks to you guys, thanks to you, where a lot of people are following pro players. They want to do what the pros do, and they want to play a 4v4. And I think the last time, after League play, the only closest thing to a pretty good competitive game setting was Advanced Warfare with their rank play. You got cool gear that you could only rock if you played rank play, if you won, if you or your team started winning and going up the ranks. And I think that was awesome. I was completely addicted. All I did was play rank play. I wanted the Grandmaster, or at least the Master loadout, to show everyone, hey, come get me. I've gone through the grind, and that doesn't mean a timely grind. That means a winning grind. That I have won with my team, and we have stepped up in the ranking system, and we have this cool gear to show off. Arena mode didn't have that. Matter of fact, for the first 6 months, it really didn't have shit. All you did was just level up, but what did that give you? Absolutely nothing. Hey, so I'm level 10 in arena. That doesn't mean shit. But if I was running around rocking this cool ass gear, I guarantee you I would play arena mode a whole lot more. And I'm not saying you gotta give us gear. I'm just saying you gotta find something that's gonna give the player incentive. During the time of Advanced Warfare, I thought the loadouts and the gear that you got from ranking up was pretty sweet. And a lot of people wanted that. I remember getting messages like, oh, how did you get that diamond camo on your loadout? I'm like, bro, you gotta play rank play. Oh, it's not easy? Well, you gotta find a team. I do agree, prestiging, that's, yeah, it doesn't show that you're better than someone, it just shows you play more. But I don't see that leaving. As much as you and I might want to see it go, as a company, I don't see Activision getting rid of something like that, or not Activision, but Sledgehammer or Treyarch, whoever's next on Call of Duty. Obviously, we know it's Sledgehammer, but even after that. Why? Because I think you got double XP, that's a big attraction. You know, you got just, I don't know, that grind. See, to us, we've been playing it for such a long time that really doesn't matter anymore. But to some people, People that are new to the game, they like that prestige factor. So I don't see that going anywhere, but they need to do something competitive. Here's an idea. Let's bring back Clan Wars. I thought Clan Wars and Ghost was a lot of fun. Now, it was the first time that they ever came out with that, so maybe that has something to do with it, because they tried doing Clan Wars and Advanced Warfare, and it really was kind of boring. No one actually did it. Now, I think a big reason for that was because Advanced Warfare had so many cool gear options that just giving us some other basic looking gear, because it did look really basic. The gear you got from doing Clan Wars, unless you went all the way and got gold, it was kind of stale, kind of lame. But bring that back. Bring a competitive playlist, like a league play. You can't just have pubs. Like, you need to bring something else, so then you could hit every single person. You can hit the grinder, you could hit the noob, you could hit the competitive guy. You know, like, it'll attract more people the more options you have. Find a way to make it cool. Find a way to make it entertaining. Character customizations, 100% I agree. I think Advanced Warfare hands down did the best ever in Call of Duty when it comes to customizations. I think what ruined that for us has been the rigs or the specialists. Those have really handcuffed how much customizations we can have. Black Ops 3 tried having different outfits and camos, but it's always the same guy. I don't like that. I don't like being a chick, no offense to ladies out there, but I don't like to be a chick if I want a kinetic armor. Okay, I want to be me. I want to customize my player. I want that person to look just like me, unique, have an outfit that no one else has. I don't want something that you could tell from a million miles away, hey, there's the kinetic armor chick, not Seth Bauer. I'm just hoping that Sledgehammer continues on with the player customization and makes it look cool as shit once again. I mean, I'm talking about t-shirts, socks, what kind of underwear I'm wearing. I want it to be so specific. Whether I want rings on my fingers, where I want like eye black, or a hat, or some sunglasses, maybe some Ray-Bans, whatever. I want it to be so specific and unique where you know that a mile away, that when you see me, you realize you haven't ever seen someone that looks like that. I think that's what was very, very awesome in Advanced Warfare. Not one person looked the same. You might have the same helmet, but it was very, very, very close to impossible to find someone that was completely suited, head to toe, looking just like you. Now let's move on to the variant weapons. Amen, god damn it, 100% agree. Variants, it is such a shit idea. However, with that being said, I don't see them going anywhere, because it definitely attracts a group of people. It attracts people that think that by buying variant guns, it's gonna make them better. And they're not going to let that go. It's too much money. They get way too much money, people trying to buy supply drops to get specific variant weapons. It ain't going anywhere. Now what they need to do is have variant-free lobbies or variant-free gameplay, like a ranking system, like a rank play, like a league play, where you do not run variants. It's esports rules only, and those that want to play it, play it. Sometimes I feel like the biggest reason why Infinite Warfare does not have a ranking system is because they bank hard on those variant guns. They want people to buy supply drops, they want people to buy these guns, so they're not gonna have a rank play where they're promoting not using these guns. You know what I mean? I feel like they're not putting this into the game solely because of the variant guns. I completely agree. If you want weapon balance, you have to get rid of variant guns. But I don't see that happening. Unfortunately, for those that actually are true to hard Call of Duty players. Variant guns are going to give you that sense of, oh, if I spend money and get this epic gun, that makes me a better Call of Duty player. Where it really isn't, if you think about it, because I've seen your videos, even when you pub stomp, you never really use variant guns in Advanced Warfare, and you still went ham. Clearly, you're a pro player, but there are casual players that are really good that don't need variant guns. I, for one, don't use variant guns. I used it for the first like 3 or 4 months in Advanced Warfare, and then I realized that it made me a worse Call of Duty player. So I decided to go variant-less. Now, big reason why I never used variant guns were, well, 2. 1, because I think it made me a worse Call of Duty player in the long run, especially if I'm playing GBs. People that have been playing without variants the whole game. And 2, I just don't want to promote the whole variant system. I don't want to promote, you know, buying supply drops to get all these like crazy guns. As you hear out and about, pay to win. I don't want to promote that. So as much as you and I would want variant guns to go away, I just don't see that happening. I wish they did. I wish they did. Now, on a positive side, I think Advanced Warfare did a better job than Infinite Warfare did when it came to variant guns. And that's because, at least in Advanced Warfare, you got a sense of give and take. There were a lot of variant guns out there that, okay, so you have more damage, but you have less accuracy. Okay, you have more long range, but you have less mobility. So I think they had a, you know, like a nice trade-off, where here in Infinite Warfare, it's just straight up just OP. You might lose a few fire rates here and there, but mostly it's a god gun in your hand. That's it with variant guns. I don't want to keep talking about them because I have made videos against them already. So I feel like I'm just repeating myself. I hate variant guns. Guys out there, if you guys are young and you're looking to maybe pursue something when it comes to Call of Duty, do not use variant weapons. It's just gonna make you a bad player. Learn how to use the basic gun and get good at it. Get good at shooting, work on your aiming, work on your reaction time. Don't worry about some OP gun that freezes someone when you shoot them once. Really? Now, let's go to the disagreement. I know a lot of people, including yourself if you watch this, are gonna cringe at this, but I was kind of hoping for Advanced Warfare 2. Hold on. I know, wait. I actually enjoyed Advanced Warfare. I think it was a nice, unique change to Call of Duty. Remember, we complained about how stale COD was getting. There was a lot of hate when it came to Ghost. Now, you liked it because you played competitive and you won. I liked it. I'm not one hating it, but a lot of people hated Ghost. Ghost to me is definitely up there in my top 3 CODs, maybe 4. Whatever, I loved it. I liked the guns, even though obviously we had some OP guns, but what Call of Duty did not have an OP gun? Like, come on. Even, I mean, you think about Black Ops 3, the M8 and the VMP. If it wasn't because of the drafting, everyone would be rocking the M8 and the VMP. Maybe the Man of War, except the hit detection on that thing was awful. But every COD has always had an OP gun, so the whole vector being crazy really never bothered me. But anyway, I digress. A lot of people were complaining about how Call of Duty was getting stale. So Sledgehammer decided to just, you know, not be afraid to open new doors, and they brought us Exo movement. I truly enjoyed Advanced Warfare, and I was very, very skeptical. But I loved it. I loved it because of the customization. I loved it because of the rank play. Here's where my point is. I loved it because of the weapons, the way they sounded. I loved it because of, sure, Clan Wars for a little bit. So even, there were so many positives on that game that the Exo movements really didn't bother me. And it got to the point where I just learned how to use the Exos. And it is what it is. I think what ruined it for us is the fact that we didn't just get one Exo game, but we got 3 in a row. I think if after Advanced Warfare we would have gone back to boots to ground, it would have been a different ball game. Matter of fact, chew this for a second. Would you have been okay with Sledgehammer only doing Exo movement games? Where Black Ops 3 went back to boots to ground, Infinite Warfare was back to boots to ground, and then all of a sudden, boom, now we have Advanced Warfare 2 again. I would have enjoyed that, personally. Because here's the thing, supposedly we're going back to boots to ground. What about the people that only know Exo boosts? What about the people that started playing Call of Duty when Advanced Warfare came out? All they know is jumping, wall running, jumping, boosting, you know. They might all of a sudden turn shit around and be like, well, I hate boots to ground. Are they wrong? Technically, they're not. That's all they know. You have 3 years of Call of Duty being airborne. You have 3 years of new players playing an exo moving game. What are they gonna say when all of a sudden you gotta be boots to ground, where it's a different animal, and you know that, especially playing Search and Destroy, where you have 3 lanes, people head glitching and hard scoping a lane, and you can't jump, you can't wall run, you can't go outside the map, you gotta go through that lane. How do you kill that guy? There's gonna be a lot of heartaches out there from those COD players that all they know is exo movements. So my heart goes to them, because like I said, I'm always a COD fan. I've played every Call of Duty. Not all of them have been the best. They'll never be. The downside of so many Call of Duties is the fact that you have more Call of Duties to compare them to. So I'm a little upset that it's not Advanced Warfare 2, but with that being said, I'm also extremely excited to go back to boots to ground, because I personally am better at a boots to ground Call of Duty. I have way more accuracy. I could, you know, I don't even need to run an assault rifle. I could hit you with a sub anywhere on the map. My sniping is a whole lot better in boots to ground. So I know I'm going to enjoy it, but that's because I've already played boots to ground. I definitely feel like we need to go back to boots to ground no matter what at this point. And I feel bad for Sledgehammer, because again, I think that Advanced Warfare 2 to me would have been fun, but really just 3 boosting games in a row kind of ruined it. We all want back now. I personally, what I want to see, there's 2 things. And I'm okay with, there's 3 things. There's 3 things that I want to see in this next Call of Duty. 1, completion. Like you said, complete the fucking game. You have no excuses. No excuses. Complete the game. 2, a rank play, or a league play, an arena mode, whatever you want to call it, and make it worthwhile. Make us want to come home and just play competitive Call of Duty. Do it for the fans. Do it for those kids that want to maybe one day have dreams of becoming a professional Call of Duty player like yourself, or like you used to be. Do it for them. What good is it gonna do to give them all these variant guns and have them play pubs? That doesn't make you good at the game. Make it awesome. Matter of fact, on a side note for the second thing I want, what if you incorporate, now this is crazy, but hey, this is my wish list. So let's open our minds and dream big. What if the new rank play, the new league play, the new arena mode, somehow Call of Duty finds a way to, again, I don't create this, so I'm just spitballing, okay? I'm thinking out loud. Why don't they find a way where rank play is actual game battles, where somehow you incorporate MLG game battles into Call of Duty, where you don't have to go on a computer and find players, you literally just get put in there. How about, even better, tournaments for money? What? That would be insane. You know how many people would play Call of Duty 4v4 rank play if it was for actual money? And just think about it. I mean, Activision wants more money, right? They got the supply drops, right? Just fucking make tournament mode. Make tournament mode in Call of Duty and have it be for money. Have tournaments where you could play online. You don't have to go and sign on a computer, because I personally hate that. It's just excruciating to find matches and all that stuff. You literally play on your console and boom. The third thing I want, this is personally for me, and it's more of a I don't want to see. I don't want Call of Duty to go way back in time. I don't want World War I bullshit. I've never been a fan. I think the perfect era for Call of Duty was Black Ops 1 through Modern Warfare 3. Or in between. I don't want to see prior to Black Ops 1. I don't want to see too futuristic. I think the weapons of the Modern Warfare series were amazing. Black Ops 1 as well. Black Ops 2 was teetering over that futuristic shit. But from Black Ops 1 to the moderns, those are, I think, to me, the best weapons. Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, I think, had the coolest guns. Those, you know, our age guns. Not new age, not old age, our age. So that's what I want to see. I don't want them to go and do what Battlefield did and go way back in time. Because, I mean, how many people play Battlefield right now? All I know is I follow a lot of professional YouTubers, you including him. I don't see any more Battlefield games. Matter of fact, I haven't seen them for a very, very long time. But I'm not a big fan of that World War I, II shit. I want our current weapon system, whatever it may be. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Nadeshot, if you did watch, like I said at the beginning, man, you are truly 95% of the reason why I decided to start this YouTube. I've been watching you since the end of Ghost, right before Advanced Warfare, and been a big subscriber and follower for a very, very long time. And keep up the good work. I really hope to see you back in competitive play, because that's the Nadeshot that I used to love to watch. Like, not saying I don't love to watch now. I love your vlogs, and like, you literally inspire me to get a better setup, better camera, better lighting. Like, I literally, everything you do, I try to pick apart. I definitely enjoy that competitive Nadeshot, that 4v4 pro playing badass S&D motherfucker. That's the guy I want to see. So again, shout out to you. Thanks, homie, for everything you do. Didn't mean for that to rhyme. Guys out there, my friends and followers, please throw a thumbs up if you agree with what I said. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what's on your wish list. Have a wonderful week, guys, and we'll see you soon.